Pitiable Arisen. It's been a few weeks since we got the announcement of Dragon's Dogma 2's DLC, and I'm starting to get a little concerned about the content of the DLC. Now don't get me wrong, I'm still hyped. I'll continue to push the hype with more news, theories, and more. But I just needed to get this one out the way, and plus we still have whatever they're going to show us in August. But for now, the amount of reskins and lack of enemy types are a bit concerning. So far, for the small enemy types, we have one brand new enemy type. The Norgan warriors we see, which are called the Bjorken. A returning enemy type, the Dire Wolf, and an enemy that's already in the base game, the Electric Saurian. And a reskin of what I think is a goblin. It's like a zombie goblin. Big monsters we have are the Yeti, which is a Cyclops. We have a White Griffin, an Ice Drake, and the Cockatrice. That's what I'm calling it until further notice. The new Cockatrice shares the same skeleton as the Drake this time instead of the Griffin. Some of these reskins are actually well thought out if you ask me. Like, I like the Yeti and the Cockatrice. They actually have new attacks and new fight mechanics like pulling weapons out of the monsters. Oh yeah, let's not forget that they can actually use the environments against us now. The reveal of the 12 new dungeons are also a bit concerning. Isn't this just technically cut content? I hope I'm wrong, but for the 12 new dungeons, we have a brine minotaur and a dragon that we can see. And if you look at the respawnable boss monsters, not including their gore variants, we have just enough to fit those 12 dungeons. Cyclops, Ogre, Griffin, Golem, Minotaur, Drake, Lesser Dragon, White, Lich, Medusa, Chimera, and Dullahan. These are the 12 respawning bosses. The Sphinx, the Dragon, Talos, and the Purgeners are unique bosses that don't respawn. I also went back and I watched the first two Dragon's Dogma 2 trailers, and you know what they revealed in those trailers? Damn near everything. We thought it was just a glimpse at what Dragon's Dogma 2 had to offer, but what we saw is what we got, unfortunately. The only real surprise that the second trailer revealed was Talos. They showed us all of the new monsters, excluding a very few, but in the trailers, the new monsters are the Sphinx, Medusa, Dullahan, and Talos. Oh yeah, and the Minotaur. The only real surprise monsters we got were the Purgener dragons. The hidden endgame in the Unmoral world and the true ending is the only real other secrets. And to add even more salt to the wound, I went back even further and watched the original DLC trailer for DD1 Dark Arisen. You know what they showed us in the DLC trailer? Basically everything. They even showed us Damon. They showed us Damon in his final form. I think Capcom might have one big surprise or two up their sleeves. Hopefully Capcom learned from this. Like I said, they revealed Damon in his true form. And I'm really hoping that the Fallen Dragon has a second phase like Damon, or even better. A part of me hopes there's some huge plot twist and he's not even the final boss. Now I do think they're going to show us something big in the August showcase. If not, we might be cooked. But this would be a perfect time to show off the return of the Hydra. The base Hydra would be perfect for the base game, and the Arch Hydra would fit the theme of Norgan because it's a white Hydra. Now we will have three-headed monster types again. This could also introduce a completely new three-headed monster like Cerberus. Capcom already has the perfect skeleton for this boss. If you've played DMC, you already know where I'm going with this. In Devil May Cry, Dante fights Cerberus, but not just any Cerberus, the Hell Froze Over version of Cerberus, which again is perfect for Norgan. But yeah y'all, I noticed Capcom has a habit of revealing too much in their Dragon's Dogma trailers. But I feel like we shouldn't start dooming until August. They gotta build that hype, they gotta build that momentum, you know, they can't just show us everything. But if they just show us more of the same old in August, then we're cooked.